Childcare has become a complicated and costly challenge for millions of American families. Tracy Smith takes a close-up look.
Tenny, be careful.
How do you feel at the end of the day?
Tired.
Yeah, very tired.
Very
Exhausted,
tired.
actually.
Do you want some chicken?
As parents to a 1- and 3-year-old, Yenny Abraham and husband Deli could use a good night's sleep.
Come on, let's take a shower. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
But one thing in particular keeps them up at night.
When you're listing your household expenses, where is childcare on that list from most expensive to least expensive?
Oh, yeah, it's right around the mortgage.
Yeah, about $100 more than the mortgage.
Wait, childcare is $100 more than your mortgage?
Yeah.
Yes, it's just insane.
The couple lives in Texas. She's a physical therapist. He's an IT engineer. They say the cost of childcare is crushing, but that's not the only problem.
Literally, you had friends who, the minute they found out they were pregnant,
Yeah.
signed up for daycare, because
Yeah.
otherwise you're not going to get in.
Yeah, the demand is there, and it just never occurred to me that the supply would be so low.
When you were trying to figure out childcare situations, sometimes you would have to bring your baby to work with you?
Oh my gosh, yes. And I'm taking my son to the clinic, so he was on my hip while I was treating my patient. Real life, true story.
In the United States, childcare for 2 kids costs, on average, more than rents and mortgages, and even in-state college tuition. It's pushed parents into debt and pulled thousands of women out of the workforce this year alone.
What are the choices that some families are being forced to make? Give me some examples.
I mean, none of them are good. And because 2/3 of the caregiving work is often done by women, it's moms who are having to make this choice. So they're downshifting their jobs. They're dropping out of the workforce entirely.
Reshma Saujani is CEO and founder of the group Moms First.
We have lots of conversations about the cost of housing, about the cost of gas, about the cost of eggs. But when you look at a family's budget and you say, what is the most expensive line item? The answer is childcare.
And it's not just families who are struggling.
Part of the reason why we have a shortage is because we don't have enough childcare workers. And we don't have enough childcare workers because we've never paid them adequately.
Dozens of countries consistently outrank the United States when it comes to childcare, most offering free or highly subsidized programs, ideas that aren't as foreign to America as you might think. Back in the 40s, childcare was paid for by Uncle Sam.
In Portland, Oregon, the Kaiser shipyards have solved the problem of welding without worrying over Junior. Mothers now just leave the children at the service center.
We knew that men were going off to war and somebody needed to work.
This was funded by the federal government?
This was funded by the federal government during World War II, but when the men came back, they dismantled it. And ever since then, we've done really nothing to really fix it or solve it.
Fast forward to 2025, while millions of families continue to struggle, calls for solutions have intensified.
This is a basic building block of our society.
A growing number of red and blue states are making changes, but none have gone as far as New Mexico.
Free childcare for every New Mexico family.
Starting this month, New Mexico becomes the first state to offer free childcare to all residents, paid for largely with tax money from the oil and gas industry.
If you want people to work, this is how you do it. You give them the tools and the resources. This is how you strengthen your community. I'm going to pass it to you, okay?
Since 2022, Carrie Ellis and her wife Amanda Cordova have participated in an early phase of New Mexico's childcare reform.
Almost.
They choose the provider. The state foots the bill.
Good job.
Can you imagine what life would have been like if you still had to pay for childcare?
We wouldn't be in this house right now. She probably wouldn't have her own business. No. This opened up doors that I don't know would have been possible before. We were able to find a quality place where they are, getting the education and support that they need while we're trying to raise good humans.
You did a great job with that. You did read the whole book.
Of course, the program has its critics, including those who say childcare is the responsibility of the family, not the government.
What would you say to people who say, oh, come on, previous generations figured it out?
I think that a lot of grandparents probably are still working themselves and are not even in a position to be able to watch their grandchildren.
Right, and I mean, people used to be able to afford a house and their full family on one income, right? Like, so yeah, mom could stay home or whoever could stay home, but we can't do that anymore.
It's a message that's made its way to Washington, D.C. and across party lines.
My wife and I grappled with it, 50 years before she did.
Democratic Senator Tim Kaine of Virginia and Republican Senator Britt of Alabama disagree on plenty, but not this.
Our economy loses $122 billion a year because of affordability or accessibility of childcare.
So this isn't just a social issue, it's an economic issue.
Absolutely. Studies show that 59% of stay-at-home and or part-time working parents say that they want to re-enter the workforce, but this reliability, affordability, accessibility issue is keeping them out of it.
This year, as part of the One Big Beautiful Bill, the duo updated child care tax credits for the first time in a quarter century.
And we took action to make a difference, to make it easier for parents to keep more of their hard-earned money.
They also increased tax benefits for business and limits to flexible spending accounts.
Let's spread the word, because again, getting this done in the statute is one thing, but making sure people know to take advantage of it.
Critics argue the larger bill cuts other key social programs and will ultimately hurt families. In fact, Kaine himself didn't vote for the bill. But both senators say the child care provisions are a win.
So if today child care is the #1 expense that families are facing, when do you think that's going to change?
This is a classic thing where there's no one part of government that's got the whole answer.
It's got to be federal and state.
Yeah, you do see states doing some cool things, and that's to be encouraged. I have a feeling this work will always be before us, but we've taken a really good step together on this.
So what would you say to the parent who's watching now, sitting at their kitchen table, trying to figure out how to pay these bills?
We're fighting for you, and so we're going to keep working and keep making sure that we deliver solutions.
And for the Abrahams and so many other families, solutions can't come soon enough.
Tenny is jumping on the couch behind you. Talking about child care. No, it's just funny. No child care.